opens up the tank top,
throw something in there.
the cover, and you're waiting for them. They just throw the torch down in there, so then the people inside the tank get cooked inside there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That's how we planned the strategy, during wartime,
Mm-hmm. So then, did you start off like learning about tanks? Then,
but I wasn't in that part,
Yeah,
My
you applied for being and get it. Yeah. Okay.
So what did they teach you in Chilliwack then?
Yeah. And how long did you train there for?
Huh?
How long were you in Chilliwack for, and what did you learn there?
In Chilliwack, actually 3 months.
Oh wow! Okay.
The basic training, rather really, take the quick course and do away with all the marching and all that the regulatory routine stuff. Strictly to go there and talk.
Is it like physical stuff?
Yeah, like the Chilliwack unit is now how to handle the explosive and bombs and diffuse different things to get to it. Yeah, so we have to go there and instead of going and go marching and everything else, take place. We just sat, have the instructor tell out all that the expensive, all the explosive bombs, a different thing, and smoke bombs, and
when did you learn Morse code?
Fire.
When did you learn Morse code? Later.
Later than when I went over to England.
Oh, okay.
In England, I know Morse code.
Right.
Then I start to have to teach half a dozen the lady auxiliary lady how to read the Morse code.
Right.
With the 36 alphabet. Then they get used to it, and then when I was out in the field, the tendency they know when you were with the people sending the message, they can recognize the people with keying it, because they know the certain way that you keying your alphabet, that they know. You don't have to tell who it is, So got those girls trained in Morse code, and I used to sit with them and then practice with them, and before I go sent down to the Suez Canal. Went out to Egypt, through that way. So from Cairo gone that way because they figure out that to mislead the people every time they say they have people spying on you, the whereabouts the enemy, the same way the Germans had that same thing. See, and they want. I wonder, so where you sent to and where about, and then they figure out, the people that, send you down to Sri Lanka, they figure out that down to Sri Lanka, they're gonna probably get an invasion. Maybe the British Navy is gonna be down there. But we got them food because when they found that their invasion is not intended with the Navy. Actually, it's only the army that go in from China, go the other way up to the Burma campaign, Burma route. See, instead of using that. So they will probably, the Germans, the Japanese will probably have the Navy standing by down the water with the submarines and they'll come up and, you know.
What was it like parachuting? Do you remember when you were parachuting down?
Yeah, people ask me, aren't you scared? And we were the people who were to give us the training. They told us, you know, a simple question. He said, "What you guys are to got to worry about?" You know?
Mhm.
He said, "When you parachute out, you don't know if you don't make it. What you got to scare about? You're dead anyway."
Yeah.
See, so you know, why worry about? You know,
Mhm.
all you have to do is take one step. That's all you need is one step.
Yeah. So,
See?
yeah.
So when we went on there, they never tell you.
Mhm.
You don't even know where you're going, do you?
No, when you're going, don't tell you nothing. And you think it's they'll send you there as part of the training, but actually it's so close by Sri Lanka and Burma that just across over the
Right.
the Indian Ocean. You're in the territory where the Japanese occupy that part of the thing there. You never know. It's a matter if it's half an hour. You're actually in the war zone. You know.
Yeah.
So was the idea that you blend in with the Japanese, or what was the idea? Was it occupied by Japanese, where they were getting you to parachute into, or what was the idea
No.
behind it?
Organized behind enemy line. You mix with the local people up there where you are Chinese yellow races,
Oh, okay.
and you start organizing the people
Supposed to look like a
locally
local.
to fight back when
Mhm.
ready. You train those people
Right.
how to use gun, and you get the gun shipped in from it, you know, and then already from when the time invasion, the enemy doesn't know that you got firearms to the local people,
Oh, I
but
see.
just like the way that the people trained in France when they got the people got all of a sudden when the invasion started, everybody know where they're hitting all the guns and everything else. Surprise the German, you know. See when they come with it. See,
Mhm.
so the producer that's been going around for months, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when the German go look around, the suspicion, pick up all the people that against us, you know, they pick them up and take them either to take them prison or shoot them, you know.
Yeah.
So they couldn't organize people, the people.
Well, I guess you were mostly in Southeast Asia, not so much in France or
No, not there.
or not
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
not. You didn't actually.
Yeah, we
you
go.
didn't actually see too much of what the Germans were up to then.
No. Because we go down to
The closest you had to it was liberating Holland, but otherwise you didn't actually see the parts where the Germans were taking over.
No.
You know, Poland and
no,
places like that.
No, because he was undercover on the other
Yeah.
side.
Undercover in
Europe,
Southeast, yeah.
You buy that
Just
where?
about then the war's over in Europe,
Right.
Yeah. and that's generally that. Of course, the Chinese were a long time ago, but they didn't pay any attention to them. The people in North American, well, that's probably the Chinese war. You know, they couldn't be bothered with. You know, no aid from them. You fought your thing until they figure out that the Japanese are getting too strong because they bombed Pearl Harbor. See, they getting too close to home. Where they say when they use Hawaii the air base and they can store their fuel and everything, the Japanese can refuel the airplane because it's too long way from Japan to invade, you know, the North America because it's a long way off. So they have to have a base to store the supply with the fuel for the airplane, have the fuel. So that's why they picked Hawaii.
It was all aircraft carriers, wasn't it?
Yeah. They figure out that they bombed them, you know, that Christmas when everybody was on holiday and there when the Americans have the air base there anyway. The American picked that island to figure out that's the only way the strong defense. See? You know.
So, but she wants to know what the idea is. You're blending in to look like who? You're blending in to look like who, though?
Like
She
the
wants to know.
locals
like
are
local people.
Okay, just in general, like a local
Yeah,
person.
local
But the local people
organized.
is in
Burma?
Burma or on the border of China, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So organize, get the group of people organized and let them go and organize it, and then have the drop in the firearm. Then they shipped in, you
But
know,
that's to help
boat
to fight
summer.
in China, close to China, right?
Yeah,
So you can blend in with the local Chinese.
yeah. To organize a bunch of local people who come, you know, and then they to supply you with the firearms. You know, they were hidden all of them. Time to start the big invasion. That everybody instead of picking up the farm equipment, they got their firearm buried out in the field.
Yeah. What about like general stuff like food and water and stuff? Was that all supplied to you, or did you have to
they
like
drop
store?
them off
Oh,
for
okay.
them, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you didn't
they
have
have
to
to do it,
communicate
yeah.
with anybody, really, right?
And then when the time comes, they surprise the Japanese. You see, so they didn't know that
Okay.
they got guns and all that before. You know, they figure out, you know,
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
Okay.
You know, every day that you know.
Ever like a really close call, like, but you got out of it though. Besides like the police incident you're talking
Just
about.
a day. 22nd was the atom bomb drop. We're supposed to go on, start on the 22nd. We go inland, go start our invasion back into, you know. They figure out that estimate that with that going back, the invasion probably is going to cost lose about 40,000 people in order to get rid of the Japanese in around in Burma there, you know, the cost with the soldier and all that, you know, probably that.
So what army was that fighting on that side? Is that from that side? Would it be Indian or?
Oh yeah, they have the
Or American?
Yeah. The American got mostly American because they're strong and because you know with the airfield and everything else. See.
So then what happened? What happened that day?
When the atomic
No.
bomb dropped?
Yeah, so what happened? You were in Burma.
No, I was in Sri Lanka.
You were in Sri Lanka.
Oh yeah, we're ready to go to Burma.
Oh, okay.
That the same day they beat us two by 1 day.
Oh, I see.
The bomb dropped.
Oh, okay.
So we were just going to
It's
go.
more like that. It's
Say
more-
for instance that we
I know,
will
but
go
I-
tomorrow.
yeah, I
you know,
why is it
start
more
an
expensive when
operation.
it's-
And the news come through, and then they start dropping the atomic bomb. You know, the first they have that one of them, the baby, you know.
So then you were told to stay back. You were told to stay back then. You didn't go.
Yeah, they say the war is over now because
Yeah,
the
it's a lot more
Japanese surrendered.
Right.
See?
I can eat some of the
Because,
other,
you know,
not Silcam ones.
and they decided, she said, you know, that the first bomb is still no response when they bombed Tokyo. and then it's still burning Tokyo. So if they say, no, we're fine, you're not going to surrender Tojo, okay. And they say, we're going to drop you another bomb. Then they went to Hiroshima, the second bomb, drop it there. He said, it's not really only one bomb, And the people that burned, gee, would have wiped out that atomic bomb.
Yeah.
They burned, causing lots of damage, with that bomb, just that bomb. He said, you don't want to surrender, what you did, we dropped the bomb, I think they lost tens of thousands of the people got burned to death, without even knowing the whole
This one's spicy.
whole city.
Okay.
The bomb dropped this integrated after turn it, the city's gone. It's just a piece of
Crazy.
rubble, flat land.
That was all
It wasn't even there after that. He said, Tojo, you take a look at it, You still don't want to surrender, You were causing a lot of people's lives off of it. What you do to gain by if you don't surrender, you know what I mean? That's why the old people start Tojo is the one. Even the emperor of Japan went and say that you want to surrender, But Tojo didn't want to give up because he's the one that causing the war. So and I think he shot himself to death. Tojo commit suicide, I think. Even the emperor, the friend wanted to surrender, but Tojo didn't want to surrender.
I think the emperor ended up, the U.S. decided it'd be better for him to he'd be honorable that he can rebuild the country.
Did you live by yourself, or did you live with other? Did you live by yourself, or did you live with other?
No, we were the group of people that actually we were a group of people that goes up assigned to this assignment. We don't,
but
we don't move like an army does.
Yeah, but where did you overnight? Did you stay somewhere, or did you
During what time?
Yeah. Oh, I guess when you're living in Bombay, I guess.
Yeah, outside.
You're living outside,
out in the place, out in the jungle.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're camping in the jungle there.
Tent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you went from Bombay. I guess after that you went to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, out in there, and to get out there, and then you can live out there in the jungle just to surprise the Japanese when they go there.
So you were camping out in the jungle for 2 years then?
Not exactly, no.
No, okay.
The most is you take turn, send you out. The most you out in the jungle is 30 days.
Oh, okay.
So you sign, the headquarters up at Marutin, out in New Delhi.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where you all the military headquarters they're trained and everything else. And once you got sent out for that mission, that you were supposed to drop you out in the jungle somewhere, then you live out that jungle there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you have to more or less used to how to live with survival. You no food supply with you. You only got emergency food, that pills that you have to take.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess that was near where the locals was then?
Yeah,
So, okay.
No food, no clothing,
Yeah.
and you just have to
Live
to
with
make
it,
your
yeah.
own, live your own,
And do
you
what
know,
you have to
make
do.
your own hut and build your own thing. That's
Yeah.
the whole idea, is to,
Mm-hmm.
the group of people that you do that.
Yeah. So after that 30 days was over, did someone come pick you up then?
Yeah, they have to meet you, and they have to pick you up out of
Okay.
there, that area where they drop you off, and you'll be able to contact with them,
Okay. So then during that time, you flew back to New Delhi, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you were living there for a while?
Sure. Yeah, for New Delhi headquarters, then,
Yeah. And then would that be like for a month and then you would go back? Or
Yeah, then another assignment that, they
yeah.
go.
How many
Okay.
assignments did you have?
Huh?
Do you know how many assignments you had?
Actually, that's my first assignment. It wasn't completed. I was supposed to be going out there. That when the door, I was assigned to go for the assignment.
Okay.
Out in to go out in drop out in the jungle somewhere to establish.
Okay. Yeah.
With the Burmese people, establish them, and provide them, and then get the people out there to train them, once they get supply with the firearm, so they can train the local people, so in case, when they start invasion, they got the firepower, got the guns and everything
They're ready.
else to fight off the Japanese,
Yeah.
the local people, to surprise them, see? The time to go when they sound the alarm, So that way they're pretty well. So all set to go, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Yeah, I was just ready to go a day, the same day, and no sooner, they come back and say, "Oh, don't have to worry about the war's over."
Oh, that was the last day?
Yeah, the Japanese people surrendered.
Yeah, that was on the last day, and then it was
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay. So then after that, I guess they picked you up. Did they bring you back to New Delhi right away before they brought you back?
I told them, no, I don't want to. They offer different places. So I go to Japan, maybe stay, and what they call occupation.
Yeah.
Because all those people surrender.
Yeah.
Those the army taken prisoner of war.
Mm-hmm.
They need people to look after all these the soldier prisoner of war surrendered. See, all those military personnel now say they keep an eye on them. They surrender all the firearm, but they still,
There's still the people there too.
they keep them in somebody have to look after
Yeah.
them.
So what did you do instead? Because you said no. Because you said no to go to Japan.
No, I want to come back to Canada.
You came back to Canada.
So I told him that's agreement. So within 30 days, I came back to Canada.
Did you go from New Delhi right away to Canada?
Yeah,
or did
I
you
told
stop
him
in
I
like
wanted to go
UK?
back. Nothing.
Okay.
I don't want to offer anything in the army for me to do.
To do more, yeah.
Occupation. I say I want to go back to civilian life. I don't want. I'm through with this killing business.
Yeah.
I don't want no part of it.
Yeah. So then when you got back, what happened? Like within the first little bit, and then so you came back. How was it?
How is it?
When you came back home to Canada.
I took up. Then I went to school.
Yeah.
They provide you
School. Yeah. What'd you learn?
I learned.
Yeah. What'd you?
I learned more about the communication.
Oh, okay.
Now all that.
Yeah.
Before that, I was good at telegraphy, radio telegraphy.
Mm-hmm.
Me or me?
So
So I
studied
started
that.
doing
Nice.
the Morse code.
Yeah.
I used to, and I teach Morse code with the lady auxiliary, the lady female soldiers. Teach them Morse code
Yeah.
because I used to